Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Seniors Blue Book University. I am your host, Heather LaPaglia, and I have with us today Brittany Hofmeister. Brittany, how are you today? And thanks for joining us.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. So,
Good.
for our viewers today, just talk to us about who you are, what you do, and a little bit about your home care company.
Sure. So my name is Brittany Hofmeister. I'm the founder and president of Companion Care Home Care. Our first location was established about 10 years ago in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. I since fine-tuned my craft and I went back to help my hometown in Hanoverton, Ohio. So we have locations in East Liverpool, Ohio and Canfield, Ohio. And during the pandemic, we actually went down to serve seniors in South Florida, and we have a new location in Delray Beach, Florida.
That's fantastic. And I know
Thank
that it
you.
has been challenging too over the last couple of years with the pandemic, but the fact that you are still growing, it just speaks to the fact that this industry is so needed. Can you talk to us a little bit about the folks that you serve? If someone was thinking that maybe they need home care, what types of things would they know that you guys take care of?
That's a great question because I think it's a little bit difficult coming from a nursing background and a caregiving background to decipher which route to take. So, non medical home care is where we lie. What does that mean? That's anything that doesn't require a medical procedure, but you still need assistance with it based on what you've had done. If you've had an operation, if you've just been diagnosed with dementia, if you just need a little extra support around the home. So, those things include housekeeping, medication management, physician appointments to and from. We provide transportation. All of our caregivers are DMV checked, and we make sure they have a valid driver's license before they transport any of our clients. Some other things: grocery shopping, laundry pickup. We also help. We have a travel policy. So if you're a snowbird and you like to migrate south for the winter because it gets a little cold up north, we can definitely make sure that that happens for you as well. Basically, I created a whole new take on home care. And I said, when we do this assessment, instead of them trying to fit in our cookie cutter or our box of what we think a client should look like, let's talk to our clients and say, what do you need? And we'll make it happen. So that's our motto.
I love that. That's perfect. And that's a lot of peace of mind too for caregivers or loved ones that maybe can't be those eyes and ears, boots on the ground situation. And you guys really fill in those gaps. I know this is going to be a question for some of our viewers. Is any of this covered by insurance?
Yes, absolutely. So we have several clients that have about it's about 50-50, I believe, long-term care insurance. So this might be a private insurance policy they've purchased in the past. I've been very creative and I've had 100% success rate in getting them reimbursed with their policies for 10 years now. We've never had an issue. Several companies all across the US. Another creative way is, supplemental disability insurance. So some of those also provide, coverage based on your diagnoses. And a lot of times I've written letters and worked in conjunction with families, doctors, and patients to get home care covered based on diagnoses such as cancer insurance. I think that was the main one, was cancer insurance. So that's something for viewers to look at and just kind of look into your policies there and get creative with it. It might not be exactly what you think it is, but always investigate.
Absolutely. And what would be the average turnaround? Let's say someone's coming out of the hospital. How quickly could they be picked up with your home care agency?
Honestly, the day of. We've staffed cases the day of. 24 hours is my go-to turnaround if possible. But we've done it a lot sooner, to be honest. And most people have said that, that we have a quicker turnaround, great communication. But we have been doing it for many years. And most of us have worked in this industry for at least 20 years that work on my staff.
That's fantastic. That is a lot of peace of mind for folks, for sure. What is something, Brittany, that you want to share with our viewers that maybe is a misconception of home care, or that you feel folks need maybe a little bit more education in?
I think that some of the misconceptions that I see are when they compare us to other companies or larger corporations, that, you're just a number and they just throw anybody in there, just, body to body, and they don't really do the investigating of personality traits. your skills, matching it with a caregiver that has the required skill set that you need. I've seen that before mismatched. And I know that those things are unavoidable sometimes with growth, but that is a mission and goal of mine to never outgrow that, to never be too large where that step is missed, because I feel that's what really sets us apart, is that we use the way, because I'm a nurse, I know all about continuity of care and how special it is to keep that same person or same few people. So I schedule completely differently. We usually schedule consistently, and then that also helps with our caregivers, because if they can predict their days off in the future, it eliminates call offs or at least reduces that. Also, it's a sign of respect, from a company. We really work with our caregivers so that they provide the best care for you and vice versa.
That's perfect. And I know that this is a concern right now, especially amidst our current situation. What measures have you taken and your staff has taken in order to make sure everyone is safe and protected from COVID-19?
Absolutely. So, since the outset of COVID, when caregivers clock in and out, they're asked a series of about 10 questions. Have you been out of the country? Have you been, around or in the vicinity of someone that's tested positive for COVID, or anyone that has COVID symptoms? So there's an array of questions, which if you onboard with us, you can certainly ask those questions and, go through those steps. There's a vaccine available now for many people. So that's another great thing that's happening right now. Another thing is that we do require masks. There have been client preferences where they state, we would like you to remove the mask, but in my requirements, everybody has to wear a mask until this is clear.
Absolutely. And so if anyone wanted more information, where could they go? Where could they find that information?
Our website, www.companioncarehc.com. They can call us at our office. Our headquarters are Cranberry. So even if you're in Ohio or Florida, or I help out people all over the world, even in California, New Mexico. I have friends from Washington, D.C., Maryland. Call our line at 412-376-7636 right here in Cranberry, and we'll navigate it for you for free. We don't charge for assessments. We'll help you find the right placement.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time today, Brittany. This is going to be really helpful for our viewers, and I hope I get to talk to you soon.
You're welcome. Such a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.